Previously on Unded Disfunction.
I just got bitten by a radioactive spider.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I could play the games and see how Peter Parker dealt with having the powers, and also get practice being a superhero.
I'm pretty sure there was a third one, wasn't there?
And now...
Fuck.
The Tale of Icarus. One told countless times and one to be told once more at this very moment. It tells of a young boy who was given wings by his father made of feathers and wax to escape from Crete. He was warned not to fly too high nor too low, but when he took flight and felt the wind beneath his wings, he couldn't resist flying as high as he could. Because of this, the wax in his wings melted, and he plummeted into the sea and died. They say history repeats itself, and you could almost say that today's Icarus would be Sam Raimi, making Spider-Man 1 and 2 the masterpieces they are, and then attempting to step it up by adding more villains and stakes to the plot, and of course bumping up the silliness, ending up with a ridiculous, over-the-top film that meant him losing the rights to make Spider-Man movies to someone who couldn't even make one solid one. So now Treyarch has made one final game to finish the trilogy. They've also mastered the Spider-Man craft in their respective field, so let's hope they don't make the same mistake. Ah, fuck. Well, here it is, folks. The third Spider-Man game. So the first thing that really slaps you is how fucking gross it looks. It seriously looks like they did this in, like, Google SketchUp. The controls seem decent so far, I suppose, but it'll take a bit before I can really accurately judge them. So here we get a taste of the many QuickTime events to come, and, well, it's pretty stupid, but there's a whole lot of fun to be had with just purposely missing your cue and seeing the ridiculous ways in which our hero can bite the dust. Time to meet the new enemies we're going to be spending a lot of our time with. There's Ambiguous Punk Gang, Ambiguous Girl Gang, Ambiguous Them. Well, it seems relevant to Spider-Man. Now, the swinging controls are pretty much the same as Spider-Man 2, which is good. But they did bring in a double jump, which sounds cool. Double jump's usually a plus on all ends, but this time... You know how you charge the X button to do a jump? You hold down the X button and then when you release it, that's when you jump, and how long you hold it down determines how high you jump. So sometimes you're going to want to land on a roof because there's nowhere else to put your webs. So you hold down the button as you're falling, and so you can immediately just jump up again off the roof and keep flying. But because of the double jump, which totally kills your momentum, you can't do that. Now, you don't do it that frequently, so it's not a big deal, but the fact that there's anything that kills your momentum at all is just a design oversight. The double jump isn't used in any way other than breaking the flow of your swinging fun time, so just get rid of it. So yeah, basically the swinging in this game is a shittier version of Spider-Man 2. A bit like the rest of the game. Light the beacon!
The beacon of Amodine is lit!
Jesus. For some reason, when you die, you have to wait for like 7 centuries for the game to be like, oh, right, you died. Okay, here's the retry button, you fucking idiot. And I mean, it happens every single time through the entire game. I don't understand why they put it in. It just seems like a bad idea all around.
Parker! That's the third call I got about giant lizards running amok in Gramercy Park. Giant lizards!
Jesus Christ! I don't even understand how someone was like, ah, there, I did it. Mwah. That, I did that. How the fuck did this? Jesus. Alright, let's do what Spider-Man was born to do. Beat up people. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Alright. You know, the controls seemed okay at first, but it quickly becomes very apparent that this game is just going to be button mashing central. Here's a video of me actually playing the game. Yeah, you're seeing that, right? And that's how you play, which is even worse when the game starts getting hard, because it's like, oh, you died? Well, try doing the exact same thing again. You do it and it works. So you don't feel any accomplishment at all, and when you die, you feel like absolute shit because you did nothing wrong. Now, you might be saying, okay, well then, learn the strategies, you big idiot, and I was playing like that for a while, but button mashing is just so much more effective, and certainly a lot easier, so like, of course I'm gonna use that. But, let's try and be positive. There's a counter button now, which works sometimes.
You sure he's secure back there?
That brood ain't going nowhere.
Hey, nice neck. Really? You couldn't just let me ride shotgun? Another thing I'm starting to notice is, wow, this game likes QuickTime events. Like, way too much. I don't usually mind QuickTime events. I mean, I get the appeal, and they can make for some cool sequences, but this game takes it to a whole other level. It's ridiculous. Every chance they get, you'll be interrupted with some stupid sequence of button presses. Every boss, every obstacle, every time you go between fucking rooms, it's just constant. I don't understand their obsession with it. Did they think they were gonna get praised for this? It's not gameplay. There's even one right at the end of a boss battle, which if you fuck up, you have to do the entire boss battle again. And, oh my god, don't even get me started on the boss battles. Honestly, I don't think I can even talk about the boss battles in this game. I fucking dread them. They all find a unique way to suck. The controls hardly work for tight spaces, and there's always some stupid QuickTime crap crammed into it, as well as how ridiculously button-mashy the game is. It's just, you know, I feel bad ragging on this game so much, but there are just so many bad things about it. I mean, the swinging is still good, but that was established in the last one, so I can't really give him that. Speaking of QuickTime events, let's disarm some QuickTime bombs. That sounds like fun. Boy, these controls sure do lend themselves for this type of gameplay. Nice job, Treyarch. I tell you, you guys aren't gonna beat this idea till you put Last Stand in Black Ops. Oh, I meant to jump on his back? Where we go? Wait, I'm controlling him. Ram him into our building. What's wrong with you? Let's get out of here, buddy. This game. God, this game is fucking stupid. They did a good job adding filler villains into the mix last time, so I guess this time around they just got carried away. Really carried away. There has been a total of 1 mission so far that was relevant to the movie, and I'm a third of the way through the game. And it was entirely QuickTime based. Like, I don't give a shit about the Scorpion being sad because he's in the chair. He wasn't in the movie! And there's no chance in hell I'm feeling anything for these textures. Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore. There are a bunch of robots everywhere, and Robert Carlyle is taking over the city or something. Well, how about that? Not 1, not 2, but 3 QuickTime bombs just for me! Fantastic! I literally don't give a shit about anything that's going on, and the only gameplay I'm getting is hitting the corresponding buttons. Good, great, good.
Carlisle, you're the Mad Bomber, but you're one of the richest businessmen in the city.
I was.
Until I spent all my money buying all these bombs.
Let me get it.
And now what we've been waiting for, I guess. Playing as Black Spider-Man.
Well, hey, Tumblr will be happy.
So now that I've got these newfound powers, I can use them to defuse more QuickTime bombs. Wow, fucking brilliant, amazing. I fucking hate this. Did somebody say more QuickTime bombs? Wait, these aren't QuickTime bombs? Holy crap, they thought of something even worse. These you have to take back to the bomb squad to be deactivated, but if you move too quickly, they just explode. Game design. I swear to God, Treyarch just forgot what game design is. This entire game feels like either going between hordes of forgettable enemies with terrible controls or just zipping from QuickTime event to QuickTime event, and you don't even get to look forward to furthering the movie plot because the majority of the game has nothing to fucking do with the movie. Holy shit! So now I've got rid of all the gangs. I guess I should be happy. Now I just gotta take down Kingpin? Like, from Daredevil?
Wilson Fisk.
Wait, this is actually him. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, alright, let's show him how we do things in Spidey Town. I'd like to say this is the worst boss I've ever played, but it's just about on par with the rest of the bosses in this game. It's shitty, it's boring, and way too long. Everything about this game is just fucking wrong. God, he's taking a lot of hit. There's a move called Rufflecopter. Oh my god, this game is so bad. The controls suck. The level design as a free roamer sucks. The level design in the missions suck and are repetitive as hell. The graphics are putrid. The game has some collectibles, but it's not fun enough for you to want to explore. And even the story sucks. How do you do that? This is a movie licensed game. The one thing that should be real easy is the story, even if you just put clips from the movie in as cutscenes, I don't know, which they totally could have done, by the way. Like, seriously, a game based off a story has a shitty story. How do you manage that? Well, by skimming over the real story and making up your own bullshit that's ridiculously uninteresting and just repellently boring. Glad they cracked that code. Every single boss fight is a pain in the ass, and I could talk to extent about each one separately, but that'd be almost as bad as actually playing them. I think the main thing I hate about this is just how irrelevant it is. If they had called it Spider-Man Saints Row, I don't know, it probably would have been like, that was a weird collaboration, but they didn't do that. They called it Spider-Man 3, the movie video game. Whether you like the movie or not, it should be related to the film. It shouldn't just be like, oh, look at these random weird gangs with characters you do not like. You know? Let me do something from the movie. Let me beat a woman. I don't know. To me, the point of a movie game is to play the movie. That's like the whole allure of it. If you take that away, you just got a Spider-Man game, which is okay. But in this case, it's not okay because it's not good. It's just kind of a watered down, sort of slower paced version of Spider-Man 2. Which, if you haven't played Spider-Man 2, that might be cool. But I've played Spider-Man 2, and it's fucking awesome, and this is not. So don't play this game, it was bad. But what went wrong? Well, I think it was the Black Spider-Man. Forced diversity never works. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. And meet my friend Joe. Hey, I'm Joe. Okay, Joe, you got anything to plug? You can go to, joe.com. You know I'm gonna have to check that website before I put this out. Okay, don't worry then. Okay, well, as you can see, I've got my Twitter and Tumblr there. Remember, if you liked the video, like the video. And, yeah. What the hell is Joe doing back there?
Hey, what does this thing do?
No, Joe, don't play with that!